Hey everybody, welcome back to Derby Talk.
Drop!
Here on the Hip Horse, the captain and Tommy.
Drop!
We've been talking about this the whole way. Run for the
baby.
Roses, the 150th running. Captain, we finally made it. First Saturday of May is here. We saw the post. We saw the draw. The weather. We kind of know what's going to go on. Our favorite time of the year.
Things kind of changed for me. I saw those post positions, the weather, and a 40% chance of rain, and you know it's going to be raining on Friday for the Oaks. A lot of questions going into the weekend, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain. Churchill Downs will be rocking in Louisville, Kentucky. Mint juleps will be flowing. The fans will be dressed to impress. We're going to be giving you our top 5 picks out for the Kentucky Derby here, so stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe here on the Hip Horse for the love of horse racing. That's what we're here for, guys.
Bell, Tommy.
And Captain, free contest, free Amazon contest, guys. Make sure you get involved. No purchase necessary. Put down an order who you like first, second, and third below in the comments. Must be a subscriber. Free $50 Amazon gift card just to play and get involved. Sponsored by the Captain's Crew Incorporated. So
go get your money, Tommy.
Hey, obviously.
Get your money. This is free money right here.
Yeah. So guys, get involved. Throw it down there. We'll have the rules.
Ring that bell.
We'll have the rules down there. If a couple of you win, we'll.
You gotta be a subscriber though. So join with us on the way to riches to invest.
Yeah, let's get it done, Captain. Well, let's get to our picks here. Kentucky Derby 150. I'm looking forward to seeing this race, obviously, as a horse player and a fan. My favorite time of the year, watching these 3-year-olds really develop from 2 to 3. And as Derby Talk, we followed the trail the whole way, Captain. We've had some success along the way. So let's get to it, Captain. Who's your top 5 picks?
I'm not going there right now. Let's go over the horses first.
Oh, you want to go over the horses first?
Yeah.
Okay, number 1, Door Knock. Danny Gargan is going to be training here. Good son of Good Magic. 4th in the Bluegrass last time. Was 2-1 there. Didn't have much of a bid there, but won the Fountain of Youth impressively. Was part of the speed. I expected the 1 hole. I think only this one could do is go.
In the Remsen, beat Sierra Leone, which I really like that horseman. This horse really showed a lot of guts coming back on. It seems like that race took a little bit out of him, and breaking from the 1 hole, the death. You're gonna have to send this horse, Tommy.
Yeah, I agree. The 1 post I think will be part of the speed there. Number 2, Sierra Leone. Chad Brown does draw the 2. Probably not exactly where he wants to be. This horse is a closer. Son of Gunrunner. I love these Gunrunner colts. Won 2 in a row quite nicely. The Bluegrass and the Risen Star. Coming off the pace and expect to be closing, Captain. Chad Brown trains.
I want to tell you right now, Tyler Gaffney had this horse closer than he had in other races, than this horse raced in other races, and proved to be the answer. So what I'm looking for is this horse is not going to come as far back as people think. So I look for this horse to be 8th, 9th, 10th instead of 15, 16, 17. So
yeah,
I look at it that way, and the horse has got a big shot.
Yeah, I hope you're right, Captain. With that 2 post, it's going to be a little trickier, but Gunrunner, the pedigree is there. 2.3 million. Heavenly Love, the Dam was a Grade 1 winner. Obviously, Gunrunner, Breeders' Cup Classic winner. So there's some really, strong pedigree. Probably the strongest in the field here. So that's number 2, Sierra Leone. Number 3, Mystic Dan. This one might enjoy the wet track if it rains. I think it's supposed to rain on Friday, like you said.
Praying for rain.
So so this one, 3rd in the Arkansas, did win the Southwest by 8, Captain. So if it does get that muddy track,
this is a little bit of a reach for me, Tommy.
Kind of like Kenny McPeak and Brian Hernandez in Kentucky, though.
A little bit of a reach.
Okay, number 4, Catchin' Freedom. A lot of talk coming from this Constitution colt. You got Brad Cox and Flavian Pratt. They won nicely in the Louisiana Derby. Quite nicely, came right past at the end, beating Anna Marie and Tuscan Gold there. In the Risen Star, had a little bit of trouble, finished 3rd behind Sierra Leone and Track Phantom. Might like the added distance here, so...
Oh, it's going to love the added distance because he's going to be coming from deep in the stretch.
Yeah, nice local workouts is what I'm looking at here at Churchill Downs. Been at the track for a little bit. Nice workouts at Fairgrounds. And has a win at Churchill, so you like to see that.
Yes.
Number 5, Catalytic. Safi Joseph Jr. trains this one, second in the Florida Derby. Pretty far back behind Fierceness, but beat Grand Mode the first by a decent amount. Had some trouble at the gate there, looking at the PP here. So maybe this one gets a little bit better. Put up a 90 buyer. Safi Joseph is one of those guys I think could maybe get in the money here. His workouts look really good.
Workouts look really good.
I will say that. I watched him work out on the track.
It did finish second to Fierceness, but it was 13.5 lengths back. It did have problems coming out of the gate. Not for me, but could be for someone, Tom.
Okay, all right. Number 6, Judge Steele. Wayne D. Lucas, the coach. Asmussen trains here. Arkansas Derby, second last time out. Son of Justify. Pretty nice. Been working out. A couple works over the local track there. 11 starts, though. One of the most experienced of the field here.
You know what? I think it's got a shot, but it's going to be closer to the pace, but not on the pace. So he may be the first one to come when the front runners back up.
Okay, number 7, Honor Marie. A little bit of talk about this one lately. Beckman trains here. Curtis is going to be riding second last time in the Louisiana Derby. Sticks with the jockey there. After its nice performance there, behind Catch and Freedom. I thought it was a really nice trip. Put up a 96 buyer, improving speed figures, and nice local workout there. So this one might be one to.
The
pay
longer they go, the better this horse is. This horse is bred to run all day long, and I want to tell you right now, the sharps in Vegas, they're leaning on this horse right now, and he's getting hit at the windows right now. 20-1 down to 13-1 as we speak.
All right, number 8, Just a Touch. Brad Cox here, second in the Bluegrass behind Sierra Leone by 1.5 lengths there. So it's got a second there, a second in the Gotham before that. Nice broke its maiden over a sloppy track at the 6 furlong. So the 1.8 miles. This one's improving each time and might be part of one that sits behind the pace and maybe makes a nice run here and possibly in the mix. 10-1 there for the Son of Justify.
A little bit of lack of experience here, but does have talent. Currently 8-1 on the board at Churchill.
All right, it's number 9, Encino Scratch, Brad Cox. Let's move on to number 10, T.O. Password from Japan. Won 2 in a row, 160,000 in earnings. It's going to be a big jump here. Excited to be here. I'm not sure where it sits. Some say this might be part of the speed scenario.
Yes, it will be.
At 30-1, I think this is a true wild card. I'm going to stay off him, maybe put him underneath. I don't know, but I'm not sure on T.O. Password.
This is part of the speed contingent, and I just don't think he has enough races to deal with this kind of class, Tommy.
Yep. Number 11, Forever Young, the other Japanese horse. This one getting a little more action, 10-1 here. Probably deserves it. 5 for 5, over $2 million in earnings. And what I really like about this colt, it's won on 5 different tracks. So no matter where it goes, it shows up and wins. I know it doesn't have the best Churchill Downs workouts. There's people talking about that. But there's one thing that I have been noticing. This horse loves the crowds. It's been going up to the people, right along the people. You don't see many of the Derby horses doing this.
Like Zenyatta back in the old days.
Exactly, Zenyatta, I totally agree with you, but I mean, this one might be one of those horses that could gear up for the big day, and we keep talking about the Japanese, so I'm looking at this one as a true contender. Won
the Saudi Derby, won the UAE Derby, so the horse can run. Definitely one of the ones you got to look at here.
Number 12, Track Phantom, Steve Asmussen, another one. Blinkers on. Joel Rosario here should be part of the speed here. Should be right out front there with the 1 and Fierceness, I believe. So it's going to be tough to duel out Fierceness up front. Maybe Track Phantom, maybe they get away and has a chance to get underneath.
This horse doesn't have any punch. I mean, when in the stretch, it's a grinding horse, but he goes to the front, and that's where he's going to have to be, Tommy, and hopefully that 1.25 miles not going to be too long, but I think it is.
Number 13, West Saratoga at 50-1. Second in the Jeff Ruby Stakes, 10 starts, another very well-experienced horse at 50-1. Last time it won was Iroquois grade 3 as a 2-year-old, so it's going to have to step up big time and get it done here. So I'm going to agree with you here, West Saratoga.
Best buyer was on a synthetic track, and that was an 85. Got to X him out.
All right, number 4, Endlessly. Michael McCarthy trains here, son of Oscar Performance. Rispoli gets the call after winning 2 in a row here. Jeff Ruby Stakes quite nicely over the synthetic. All the starts have either been on turf or synthetic, but has won 5 out of 6. So if this horse, if this colt could make the transition over to the dirt, which has a couple nice workouts there, maybe at a price 30 to 1, maybe one to look at.
You can't blame a horse for winning, Tommy. You can't blame a horse for winning. 30 to 1. If that's your flavor, take a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might be worth the shot. Number 15, Domestic Product. Chad Brown trains here. Irad Ortiz Jr. gets the call here. Won the Tampa Bay Derby by a neck. Second in the Holy Bull before that. I think this one's progressing. Didn't have the best trip in the Tampa Bay Derby, but still got it done. That number, I think, is deceiving, Captain. 82. I think it's something that I heard a couple other handicappers talking about, and that pace was so slow. So that number really deceives, and I think that this colt could be much better than that last one.
I look at this. The horse hasn't raced since March 9th, and you're going almost 2 months to race a mile and a quarter. That just doesn't add up for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, he does get Irad Ortiz Jr.
I love Irad, but not in this race.
Number 16, Grand Mo the First. Victor Barboza trains here. Harmilio is going to be in the saddle here. Third last time in the Florida Derby by 16th. Third, nosed out in the Tampa Bay.
He likes running third.
Was right there. Should be coming late or be sitting right off the pace. At 50 to 1, I don't know, maybe underneath.
That's a reach on an X out.
Okay, 17, Fierceness, the one everyone's talking about. This son of City of Lights, Johnny V aboard here, Rapoli Stables, Todd Pletcher, all the connections are there. Won the Florida Derby by 13, putting up 110 buyer. Wasn't the strongest field, but still, I mean, the way it looked, unbelievable. And, a lot of the Kentucky Derby winners come out of the Florida Derby, and the way that looks. And then you get Johnny V, who's done it before with a very similar horse, a couple times, actually. So I think that this could be, obviously, the win contender at 5 to 2.
A couple people said to me though that field in the Derby wasn't all that. So, but looking at that race, that horse just dominated that race. And coming from the 17 post, which there's never been a winner out of the 17 post, Velasquez is going to have to send this horse, Tommy, and send him hard. And there's going to be 3-4 other horses going to vie for that lead, especially Dornoch coming out of the rail. He's only got one way to go. He doesn't want to get trapped.
Yeah, Captain, I kind of agree with you, but there's not too much speed to the outside of him. Maybe Epic Ride, who just got in off on the AE. But I think Fierceness is going to kind of have it his own way. I heard Todd Pletcher talk. He was happy with the 17, didn't care that nobody won out of it. He's excited that he got an outside post so he could just get out. I don't think any horse is as fast as Fierceness first step. As long as Fierceness gets that first step, I think that's his race to lose.
How many races have you lost with just break? Just break.
I know, the Kentucky Derby.
And they go dead last.
Kentucky Derby. Number 18, Stronghold. Phil D'Amato here, a West Coast trainer. 1-2 in a row, Captain. Has been in the money every time. 3 wins, 3 plays. I mean, representing the West Coast here. A mile and 1/8, got it done. I know it wasn't maybe, the prettiest race in the world, but it's got some nice workouts.
The only horse representing the West Coast, Tommy.
I mean, come on, maybe he could get on under there, the son of Ghost Sapper.
It might. You got to give it a shot. It's got heart.
Okay.
That much you could say.
All right.
And he's going to be in that second tier, so he's going to get first pop. And this is a good closer, Tommy. He's got heart in the stretch. He's got a shot on the underneath.
All right, number 9, Resilence. 19. Resilence. Bill Mott trains here. Alvarado here. Won the Wood Memorial by 2 quite nicely. Put up a 90 buyer. Was 4th in the Risen Star. Had a little bit of trouble there. Broke its maiden before that. I think this one can improve. The son of Into Mischief. Gotta love that. And you got the combo of Alvarado Mott at Churchill Downs, 31%. I know this is the big race, so you can't really count those percents, but I think this one might have a little outside shot.
This horse has got a shot distance-wise. This horse likes that, is going to really like the distance here. So if, once again, at those odds. If that's your flavor, go for it, baby.
All right, and number 20, Society Man, Danny Garrigan, second in the Wood Memorial last time. Before that, broke its maiden on its fourth start here. Dettori is going to be riding here. It's got some nice workouts at Churchill, especially that last one, 46 and 3, second to 130.
He was 106 to 1 in his last race.
Okay.
I got to X him out.
I don't know. Dettori makes things happen. Okay, let's go to the last one, 21, Epic Ride here. John Ennis gets in here. Third in the Bluegrass last time, second in the John Pataglia.
Add speed to this race. That's all I can tell you. He adds speed to this race.
This is the only concern I think for Fierceness would be this outside horse, but I mean, obviously he doesn't have the speed that Fierceness.
When you have speed, you want speed on inside of you. He's got one now on the outside of him, so we got to take a look. Tommy, who's your top 5 selection?
All right, let's go to it. Yeah, my number, my first. You want me to go to number 5 or count down, or should I
go
do
to number 5?
Okay, number 5. I'm going to go number 4, Catching Freedom at 8 to 1 here. I like this combo. I like the Cox Pratt combo, and I like what he did last time. Every time he's improving his buyer from his first start. 72, 77, 87, 92, 97. Closing. My concern is getting around all the horses in the Kentucky Derby. As long as he gets a good trip, I believe that this one can win the Son of Constitution at 8 to 1, Captain.
Okay.
You want to go your next, or you want me to just go down the line?
Go right down the line.
Okay, my next one's going to be a price here. I'm going to go at 30 to 1. Number 15, Domestic Product, Chad Brown, Irad Ortiz Jr. I've been watching a lot of videos about Chad Brown talking. Domestic Product, one of those under the radar. You're going to get a price. The Tampa Bay Derby, that pace was slow. I think that the Son of Practical Joke has a chance. I don't know if he's going to win the race, but maybe he'll get underneath here, and I like him at 30 to 1. What do they say? Take the other Chad Brown horse?
Right.
So this is at 30 to 1. And then my next one is going to be the Chad Brown horse. Number 2, Sierra Leone at 3 to 1 here. You can't, this one is bred. 2.3 million, as we talked about, is bred. The best bred horse probably in the race here. If you disagree, tell me. Put it down below. Tyler Gaffleone, all giggly in his stomach when he's talking about this one. Chad Brown, son of Gun Runner, so I love this one. Number 11, Forever Young. This one's is gonna be my next one, my second pick. 10 to 1, Captain. This might be the wild card. I'm gonna take a shot. There's gonna be a lot of international money, so I might not get the price I want. But 5 for 5 in the money. He goes everywhere and he performs. I'm not too worried about the workout, so I'll take him. My top choice. I am falling back on Fierceness. I went back and watched the Florida Derby. That 110 to Buyer, 52. Johnny V. Who could you have better than get the horse out front and hold him? How many times has he done it? Twice. So I think that I like the opportunity here. Johnny V. And, Rapoli and Johnny V are really good friends. All these connections.
I really hope Fierceness gets out of the gate good, because if this horse gets headed, he might be a different horse. He's going to do it on the front end, or he's not going to do it at all, Tom. He's not going to close on anybody. He's going to go out there, set his mark, and come get him.
All right. Hey, well, who do you like for your top 5 here?
Okay, Captain? Top 5. I'm going to go with just number 8, Just a Touch. Brad Cox. Currently, the horse went from 10 to 1. He's up to 13 to 1 at Churchill right now. I think the horse is going to be right there in the second tier and can make a move. My next horse is going to be number 7, Honor Marie. Honor Marie, 20 to 1 morning line, down to 13 to 1 as we're filming the show on Wednesday. And I really like this horse's last race. Ran second to Catching Freedom. Third, I got Fierceness in this race. I think the horse is going to go to the lead. I think that his other horse is going to be there, but I think he's going to get hooked at the end by the closers. And the closer, my horse that I picked second is going to be number 4, Catching Freedom. The other Brad Cox horse, 8 to 1 down to 7 to 1 now. They are putting a little money on him, but this horse is going to come from the clouds, baby, and he's going to be closing hard. And my top pick is going to be number 2, Sierra Leone. Bred in the purple, $2.3 million, a neck away from being 4 for 4. And this horse is going to be closer to the place today. And when they turn for home, that quarter of a mile to go, watch this horse extend his legs, get low, and draw off. Sierra Leone, go get your money, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain. That's a quick rundown our top 5 picks here, guys. We appreciate you. Make sure you get involved.
Okay, Tommy. You know what? We got the Kentucky Oaks on Friday. Let's. Who's your top picks on for the Kentucky Oaks?
Geez, Captain, the Kentucky Oaks looks like a pretty nice one. Let's. I got 4 that I'm really looking at, but I mean, I think this is a very competitive race. I think if you're playing up and down or the double, maybe if you like Fierceness, maybe put 4 or 5 to Fierceness, because I think you might be able to get a price in here. I like number 14, Leslie's Rose. Won by 3 in the Ashland last time out. Beat Just Wet FYI. Before that, was 3rd in the grade 2, and then 3 out of 4, Irad Ortiz, Todd Pletcher, into Mischief. Okay. I like also number 13, Just FYI, for Bill Mott and Alvarado. And my long shot play is going to be a California horse, maybe keeping the dream alive. A Twirling Candy filly by Val Brinkerhoff. That's number 3, Where's My Ring? And the last one I'll talk about is number 8, Tarifa, Brad Cox. Won 4 out of 5, including the Oaks last time at the fairgrounds. Won the Rachel Alexandra. Very nice. Brad Cox and Pratt. Godolphin, 7-2. That will be my top pick.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm looking at top 4 picks. 4th, I got. I'm going to go with number 14, Leslie's Rose, and 3rd, I got Just FYI. And it was very tough for me 1st and 2nd because I really like both these horses. Number 11, Ways and Means. And number 5, Torpedo Anna. And I think Torpedo Anna is probably going to be my top play here. So I'll go 5, 11, 13, 14 at the Oaks, Tommy. And go get your money, baby.
Yeah, it looks like a great race. I think there's a lot of value on that Friday card. I can't wait to dig in a little bit more. Stay tuned, guys. We might try to do something live on Saturday. I haven't talked to the captain yet. Maybe Saturday morning we might try to shoot some live, watch the first couple races together. But we're going to see how that goes. But make sure you get involved in the contest, guys. Subscribe to the channel here on the Hip Horse.
Get yourself an easy 50, Tommy.
Amazon gift card, guys. Put down in the comments 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in the order you like. The rules will be below. We'll pick one winner. If there's multiple, we'll draw out of the hat.
Yeah.
Free money, guys. Go get it.
Go
share
get
with
your
your
money,
friends.
Tommy.
Got to be a subscriber, guys. And hey,
Derby
favorite
talk,
time of the
baby.
year, guys. Get
Oh,
involved.
yeah. Right now.
Going to the Derby parties, getting involved, get
God
dressed
love
up,
you.
get the nice hat.
Let's do it, Tommy.
Feeling good, my man.
Let's do it, baby.
All right, guys.
ACTION, baby. Action.
Lots of action, guys. Well, thanks again here for a great season on Derby
We'll see
Talk.
you next time.
Yeah, we'll be back soon, and stay tuned. Maybe we might be around on Saturday morning.
Maybe.
I don't know. All right, guys. Good luck. Kentucky Derby 150.